Blame Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. Why go to arcade when you just play it at home? Even if it lags, they still play it online. What's the point? Arcades are just, they're done. And they're done simply because the actual person that's in charge of their arcades don't necessarily know how to reach out to the communities. They think that if you were to open up an arcade, get some good machines, that players will come. It's not a build it and they will come scenario anymore. That's over. They have to figure out some kind of way to utilize some kind of grassroots marketing to lure the players in, some incentives to lure them away from online gaming. Because right now, that's the end thing now. That's fact. Yeah, I had this one guy named King Mitsu. That's his alias. Name is Carrie. He's part of Team New York. He was from Queens like myself. We used to meet at the same arcade in Green Acres Mall. And he would use King in Tekken, like the wrestler character with mask, and I used to use Lei, and he was the first person to really beat my ass. Because in the arcade I used to destroy everybody, you know? But like, he was the first person to really beat me, so I was like, whoa, like I just lost. I lost bad. I got my ass kicked. I was like, whoa, like, you know, I got, you know, like, who is this guy? So it kind of started off that way, and then he invited me to his house one day. He had like a get together with other people that would later form TNY, Team New York, and I got to meet a lot of good friends, and some I'm friends with still to this day, and this was like years ago. Because of the fact that he was legitimately beating me, I wasn't sandbagging or anything, it showed me holes in my game that I needed to plug up. Some people can't learn from their mistakes, so that's a sad reality. Fortunately, I'm one of those that can. So I was able to see like certain flaws in my game, and I patched them up. Eventually, it made me better. It made me a better player.
Do you remember any of your flaws?
Breaking grabs, not being aggressive. It was kind of like when to be aggressive, when not to be, when to be defensive, not to be too predictable. Because I have Lei, and you know, you have to be unpredictable with that character. You just can't run the same move like some of the cheap-ass characters and get away with it. You can't do that with Lei. It meant something to me because playing him, he was like my very first rival, and that meant a lot. And he's also a good friend. And when I played him in the tournament, and I knew that we were definitely giving it our all, and I edged.
Can you describe the actual like match?
Well, it was close because King is a grab character, but the thing is, what separated Carrie from most people is that he had really good defense and he had very good offense with King. So he was able to utilize that offense to facilitate his grabs. So he would like often set you up with a few high strikes, kind of some safe mid moves where if you block them you don't really get much reward, but don't go low too often. Go low every now and then to get the extra chip damage, and then as you're like deciding whether or not to block high or stand, that's where you get you the grab. And those grabs from King can take all your life because he's a master of all of them. Like, I mean, one time he called me with the rolling death cradle, some stupid looking move. He just grabs you. It looks like he in a wrestling, like in WWE, like you're in an abdominal twist or some shit like that. But you're rolling on the ground, you're losing your life, and it takes massive amounts of life. And I remember when he caught me with that move, I was like, because I can only do that move with my buttons mapped on the controller, but he did it on the joystick, like just like looked like he was playing the piano on the damn thing, you know. I was able to figure out at the like a little bit late in the match like what he was trying to set me up for, and I don't know, I got it.